Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of the new releases from Marvel Comics. It's X-Men Grand Design X-Tinction #1 from Ed Piskor. So, how do I describe this? So Ed Piskor, he did the Hip Hop Family Tree that came out from Fantagraphics. Kind of a breakdown of the history of hip hop through comics. It's absolutely amazing. Check it out. He's kind of doing the same thing with X-Men. There's been, I think, 2 other volumes. This is the 3rd, I think, final volume, and the 2 other and all of it, sorry, is kind of his take of X-Men's history. He's not rewriting history, but it's one of those, if you wanted the Cliff's Notes as to the important stuff that's happened, you can read his stuff and generally get a good idea as to what has occurred in the last, 50-something years of X-Men history, 56 years, something like that. And it's utterly fantastic. It has his art style, his, I don't want to say brevity, but his way to kind of shorten things down. There's humor about it all, and it really sticks to what's important and I don't want to say dissects, but like pulls out what you should be focused on. So this volume takes us through Mutant Massacre and the Siege Perilous, and for those who don't know what that is, you can read this and understand it all. That's the thing that's great. But what's really interesting is that he focuses on Nathan Summers' Cable, and really kind of makes almost the case that the modern story of X-Men revolves around Cable. And if you think about it, it really kind of does. I mean, since Cable's introduction on, pretty much everything has revolved around him in some way. And I don't think I really ever thought about it until reading this. So to kind of like put out this theory, and he's making the case for it in this issue and probably the next issue as well. And he makes a hell of a case. So, as I said, it's really cool in that he breaks down a lot of the history. You can see it's his very distinct style. I don't know how to quite describe it, but it's a really, really cool take. I mean, he covers a lot here. He covers the Mutant Massacre. He covers Storm Depowered. He covers up to the Siege Perilous and a little bit after that. And it really is a lot of history boiled down into an oversized comic. It's $5.99. I think it's completely worth it in design. What's also neat is that the paper itself is a little bit different than your normal comic, so tactile touch to it, I think, is part of the experience, and I would actually recommend purchasing this physically than going and purchasing it through digitally. Hip Hop Family Tree, I think, was very similar in that way, and I own physical copies of them because of that, and open physical copies of this series because of that. So, well worth it. Really cool. If you're an X-Men fan or just kind of want to read the history of X-Men but don't feel like reading hundreds of comics, you can get these and you'd be totally good. It really would help you catch up a lot of stuff. You know, obviously it glosses over some specific things, but as far as that Cliff's Notes version of getting the major stuff, it's all right here. Out this week. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely awesome. Go get it. Go hit up your comic shop. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We got some links below. They're affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. Go support your comic shop. They need it. Speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Now, if you're into X-Men, if you're into comics in general, if you're into Marvel, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.